My name is Paul Burry, and this is FFG Chronicles. This Chronicles episode is going to be about how the radicalization of the video game industry has been hurting it. A lot of people have been complaining. There's been a lot of issues and blowback against how radical and liberal the video game industry has got. Not just the gaming media, but a lot of the gaming companies. And I see a couple of reasons for this, and in areas that it can be improved upon. I always find it interesting when the far political left says, we want things to be fair, and then they only want their voice to be the only voice heard. That kind of bothers me, especially not just because I'm a Christian, but as a gamer for a long time, all the way back to Pong. I like to see not just the far left get their viewpoint expressed in video games, and then the video game journalism. That's one of the reasons why Family Friendly Gaming is in existence, is because we're trying to bring balance. I mean, it's like so skewed now that it's going to take, I don't know, another 20 Family Friendly Gaming like websites to even get it close to balance. And that's part of the problem right now, is the gross imbalance. And one of the issues I believe needs to be addressed is way too many video game companies and way too many gaming media outlets are on the far left coast. They're in San Francisco, they're in Los Angeles, they're where it's like extremely radical. And I hear from families all the time, they're like, these guys and gals have absolutely no clue what we go through and what we believe and what we're interested in. And I'm going, yeah, because they never talk to you. They never see you. They need to come out into middle America. They need to come out to the South. They need to, to go to the country, not just stay in the city and only have city life and that's their only experiences. They need to actually be in the country. They need to get to know country people. They need to understand what real farmers deal with, what real people like in poverty deal with. So I'd like to see that happen. I'd like to see more of the gaming companies and gaming media outlets move away from there. And then we can also have more events that aren't just way far out there. It's been an irritation of mine for decades that E3 is out in Los Angeles. They never look at, well, let's put one out in, I don't know, Dallas or Houston, Memphis, St. Louis, Kansas City. They ignore all these other, middle America cities, and they're always in that one little spot. They're in the little niche, and they don't ever seem to grow past where they are. There's been a huge blowback against a lot of the direction that the gaming companies and media outlets, a lot of the media outlets like, oh yeah, we love digital downloads. Well, a lot of the people we talk to hate them, and that's where the physical copy movement came from, because it's a blowback against they're trying to play everything digital download. So you're seeing, it's like two narratives. You have the one narrative of what the gaming companies and their sycophants, the gaming media outlets, regurgitate, and then you have what the real people are like, no, we want the opposite. And they're not listening. And that's where a lot of the frustration, irritation, aggravation comes from, is a failure on their part to listen. One of the biggest issues we've talked about before, and we've written about many times, is discrimination against Christians in the video game industry. Christians being treated like third-class citizens. Hate speech against Christians is okay in the video game industry. And I disagree with that. I say no. You shouldn't be allowing that to happen. They want to support rebellion against God in the video game industry and insult, attack, and demean Christians all the time, and then say, give us your money. I'm like, that doesn't work. So we're at a point where it's gotten so imbalanced in the industry that we need to recover. We need to get balance back. It's gone way too far to the left. It's time for it to kind of come back towards the middle. And maybe at some point we can actually have more right-wing voices in the video game industry. So that's my thoughts on this issue. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Have a wonderful day.